Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sending Ravens. How's everybody doing? Now, I'm in my hotel room in Vancouver and I did not bring my cards. I left them at my daughter's. So I'm not going to pull any cards. Obviously, I was supposed to have a Zoom call with the Soul twins. And I can't do that, my Australian soul twins. So it's like, okay, let's do an update instead. So I'm watching this amazing video and I'm not going to show it on camera because apparently I get in trouble for doing that. You know, you get in trouble for everything these days. So I'm just going to play the sound of it. So what it is Nancy Drew update on the Capitol building, which I mistakenly called the White House. So that video Nancy Drew did about a week ago where she saw these people coming out of what I thought was the White House. So my mistake, it was the Capitol building. And now she's at it again. She is on fire, this Nancy Drew.
Was that him?
She thinks she sees Bernie Sanders. Yeah, sure enough, it's Bernie Sanders going into this Capitol building. To be honest, it looks a lot like there's, it looks like there's likely tribunals going on there. And he must be on the good guy side. So that's, or he's needing to work with them. But I always thought Bernie Sanders was a good guy, even though he was sort of in a bad situation over there with the Dems. Maybe by the time the Dems turned fully deep state, you know, he was already really involved. But I always got him for a good guy. I don't know for sure, like, you know, that's just a perception. I'm going to use my cards and have a look at Bernie Sanders because, wow, there she is. She's got him at the Capitol building going in there. And then another interesting thing, did you guys see that Michael Jaco had Juan O'Savin, and supposedly there was technical difficulties and he ends up showing his face. Okay, wow. Okay, that looked really staged to me. So I don't know about you guys, but my thoughts are that was staged and they're just trying to throw everybody off the scent of who he really is. Just my opinion. So we're going to look at that. These are things we're going to look at once I get my cards in front of me, and I'll be home Saturday night. So yeah, Sunday I'll have a look at all these things for you. What else? Wonderful weather here. Wonderful weather. Let's see if you look at my cute little view here. So you can kind of see the ocean through the vines. What I love about this old hotel, like, look at those vines growing up. Isn't that incredible? And you can actually see the ocean. If you look really carefully, you can see the ocean out that little window. And I leave my window open. It's really old-fashioned. You can like lift up the window, which is awesome. I love hotels where you can lift the window up and the breeze comes in right off the ocean. Oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, Vancouver is one of the most beautiful visual cities. I know it rains a lot here, so that's kind of problematic, but oh my goodness, I got it at the perfect time. The weather's just perfect. The flowers, like the gardens here it's beyond, you know, it's beyond. I'm not a gardener, but I really appreciate other people that garden. So it's like, oh my goodness, just incredible. So things to do. You have to go check out Nancy Drew. She's like literally on fire. So is that wonderful gal. What was her? Amazing Polly. Okay, wow. Amazing Polly. One of my new absolute favorites. She is just totally putting out some really good information and just figuring things out and crossing her T's and dotting her I's. Yeah, she's amazing. Quite the little sleuth. I just love it. Gave me some great insights. And another one, again, Megan Rose Medium is blowing it up again. Like, her stuff is phenomenal. Highly recommend you check out her latest. Absolutely. Like, she's That girl's on fire, and her work is, she knows what I don't know. She's really good. So those are kind of my people to watch. And of course, Michael Jaco, I always like his work, and it was unbelievable what happened there. Everybody's got to go watch that. Tell me what you think. Was that like a setup showing that guy's face, or what was going on there? It seemed like a bit clumsy, and I don't know. I don't think Juan O'Savin's that clumsy personally. So I'm just not buying. I think they did that on purpose to throw everybody off the scent, or just yeah, they're just messing with us. That's just my opinion. I haven't looked at it with the cards. So I'm not going to say for sure, because the cards will tell us what's going on there, but I'm going to check it out. What else? Oh, the website. I know you've been waiting, but the Sending Ravens Bath and Body. So sendingravens.com is actually up and running, and we're sending out orders. So if you want some of those goodies, all the prices are correct now, and there's full description of everything. So if you want to know what's in a product, and I highly recommend you look into it, because she's using all kinds of natural ingredients, but some people may not like some of the essential oils, which is why she painstakingly, Sandy, the gal that makes this beautiful product, painstakingly wrote every single thing that you needed to know about the product, so you would not get something that maybe your skin would react to or whatever. So really take your time and read through the ingredients if you want to know what's in everything, because she took a lot of time to do that, really to describe what's going on there. So this is why I like to work with Sandy. She is absolutely the best at what she does. She's a professional, and so creative and magical. Just love it. And by the way, my daughter and her fiance are doing great. My son got a job at the very same restaurant. He's going to be spending the summer here. So it's so sweet to see, they're 12 years apart, but it's so sweet to see my daughter and my son bonding, and Cachet's going to be living here for the summer. So it's very exciting for them both. He's living with the soon-to-be wed couple, but of course they're not planning any wedding time exactly. They're just, they just announced engagement, but not planning dates or anything like that, and that's okay, right? Whatever. They've been together for quite a while, so wasn't a surprise to anybody, but very sweet. Nice little plateau for them. Nothing like their mom, mind you. I'm not the marrying type. I tried that. It was horrifying. Yeah, not really into that kind of thing. Listen, you guys, I've met 2 people here that call themselves fans, which is so sweet. And then a third one came up to me in the hotel I was having breakfast, which was absolutely, and I so appreciated them touching base with me. And I've met 2 just for walks on the beach, and it's like I'm making all these wonderful like-minded friends. And I don't think of them as fans. I think of them as like-minded, absolute truthers themselves. And I'm so appreciative of a wonderful person sent 2 beautiful prints, oh my goodness, of a raven and a crow. Unbelievable, beautiful work. Thank you so much for that. I put one of them up in my video with Jean-Claude, so I hope that fellow that sent those up here noticed. And all my relations, absolutely, all my relations. I'm going to say that right back to you. What else? Oh, it's been absolutely magical, by the way. This is a real bird city. Like, there's been nonstop. So Canada geese literally own the beach here. Okay, the beach, the downtown beach here is absolutely owned by Canada geese, by the way. You got to stay out of their way or feed them your lettuce. They especially seem to like salad type food. Of course, we're not supposed to feed them because maybe something in your food's not going to be good for them. So I don't recommend feeding them. But boy, do they ever go after you. They'll follow you if you have a salad. Okay, I've noticed that on the beach. Ravens and crows. Well, I haven't seen too many ravens here. Okay, and I'm sure we're really close to Stanley Park here, so I bet if I went for a walk in Stanley Park, I'd see ravens, but crows. This is a real crow city. And there's something very Libran about this city as well. I don't know, the aesthetic, it's beautiful. All the flowers, the gardens, the homes, they're beautiful. There's just something about the aesthetic reminds me of the energy of Libra and a little bit of detachment. Like it's not quite as this is going to sound funny, but Calgary, for kind of the city it is, it's not that big of a city really, but it's absolutely friendlier. Okay, but like I'm not saying Vancouver isn't friendly, but it's not quite the same kind of friendly. It feels a little more detached and Libran-like. So if you're an astrologer, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Calgary feels, well, apparently Calgary's a Scorpio city. So yeah, it's interesting. They'll either love you or hate you in Calgary. Or you'll either love it or hate it there. Yeah. Anyway, wonderful to touch base, and it's wonderful to have a little time off. Videos, Deep Dive Fridays going up tomorrow as usual. We filmed it before I left, Ashley and I. We've got all kinds of new deep dive, lots of people have sent us really good material for deep dive. We could probably keep doing deep dives for years. We have that much material, but keep it coming because, it's so exciting to open an email with really good ideas. So I'm really appreciative of everybody's ideas and everything everybody sends me. I don't read every single one of it, but especially if it looks really fear-based, I'm deleting it right away. If the title's just nothing but doom and gloom, I'm not even I don't waste my time reading things like that. But absolutely, if it looks, interesting, as soon as it's talking about how devastating the, thing's going to be. You know how many emails I've read about that? It's I think enough is enough, people. Let's not go over and over and create that to be. There are booby-trapped batches. I've been saying this since the beginning. Booby-trapped batches, it's not all bad. There's going to be ways to walk it back. It is not going to wipe out the population. That is fear, and then the word P, and then O, and then R, and then N. Okay, so I'm not buying into that sort of energy. I'm sorry. So don't send me stuff like that about, everybody's that took that is, I do not get that energy when I read the cards on it. That is a fear tactic, and I don't know who's using it at this point. Both sides are using that kind of fear tactic as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I get that there are batches that are wreaking havoc. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. And the idea was to do that amount of damage. So all of these fearful videos that are doom and gloom and the human race is doomed, okay, is what they had planned for us. And if you didn't believe at all in the white hats or an alliance working in the background, and then of course in universal love and spirit world, or if you want to call it God or goddess, if you don't believe in any of that, then you go ahead and feed your mind all of that kind of fear-based. But the universe will not let those kind of doom and gloom scenarios happen to the human race. Okay, we're worthy, and we will not be taken out like that. That has been stepped back, so you're going to need to trust that, okay? And use the word intend and visualize, and not the weak word, well, I hope she's right about that. No, hope is a weak word, and it leaves room for the worst case scenario, right? It assumes that you're pathetically at the mercy of, the dark cult or whatever, okay? Or the dark forces. Guess what? You intend and visualize. You empower yourself to help create the world to where you want it to be. You don't just hope. Okay, hope's weak. Thank you so much for watching my video, and do like, share, and don't forget to watch all those other videos I mentioned. There's so much to keep up on, everybody, and so many good truthers out there doing so much good work. Thank you so much. And do hit that like button, please. And please do subscribe. This channel's just sitting at 42 whatever. And it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's been sitting there for a really long time. So we got to pump up those numbers, people. Bye-bye.